Wow. I'm blown away by the coverage and comments that the Nikon D500 is receiving, both here in the comments and in photography forums across the land. I made a video about the D500. Prominent photo bloggers have made videos, and some of you, my regular viewers, have as well, which is awesome. Do everyone's opinions about the D500 exist in beautiful, harmonious agreement? No way. Things would be pretty boring if they did. In the comments of my video and in some other forums, people are saying, Snapchick says that the D500 is too little too late. Yep, I've gotten plenty of hate mail about my first D500 first impressions video. It probably has something to do with me saying this. You'll almost never hear me say this, especially about Nikon, but the D500 almost feels like too little too late. And this. For the broader market, my fear is that this really is too little, too late, or both. The too little, too late part is an easy quote to take away, and I certainly did come close to saying outright that the D500 is too little, too late. But did you know that I also said these things in the very same video? You might say that the D500 is the camera that everyone's been waiting for. 2 or 3 years ago, this camera would have been a phenom, and it still will be when it launches. This is the camera that D300S owners like me have been thirsty for. Personally, I'm excited about the camera. I would argue that DX is plenty capable, and I still shoot and shoot and shoot with my D300S. Now, these are just my opinions. I pre-ordered the D500 immediately when I learned about it, which was, by the way, from you all. People were emailing me questions about the camera before I had even seen the announcement. The specs are the specs, but the truth is that I can't wait to get my hands on one to see how it really performs. My hopes are high, and it really does seem like we'll be getting a D5 in a smaller package. Now, you're not going to see any more videos from me about the D500 until I'm holding one. And even then, I need to shoot and shoot and shoot with it some more before I'm going to give you my opinions and my review. My hope is that this will be a real shooter's camera. And what I mean by that is that it's best appreciated by those who understand and have experienced the difference between handling speed and performance across different models, regardless of sensor size. If this camera gets as much of its DNA from the D5 as they say it will, this will be interesting. My concern was, and still is, that the D500 will be passed over by people because it's not an FX camera. I definitely feel that a D400 several years ago would have kept the ball in the air and the market moving for DX. I've heard the phrase upgrade to FX countless times from viewers, and I myself jumped from the D300S as my primary camera to the D800 and then the D810 as my primary. Fortunately, I have 2 hands, so there's room for both in my lineup. Now, when I have the D500, I guess I'm going to have to get good at juggling or take a long, hard look at each camera and see how it really fits into my workflow. That's all for now. My D500 will be on the way in March. I can't wait until it's here though, and we can talk more about it. In the meantime, hit those comments down below for your feelings, your speculation, if you think the D500 is just right for the market, or if you think the top-tier DX ship has sailed. We don't have the camera yet, but we can discuss it.